I remember a girl who had to fart in class. That was lovely. Who had to fart while the class was dead silent because of an exam. That's the worst. I remember, oh my God, I remember so many times being in school and like it's exam day and you just have to rip a fart the whole time. She pretended to drop her book and time the fart to get masked by the noise of the book hitting the floor. But the book fell and the fart didn't come out. Everyone turned to look what made the noise, and only then did the fart come out. It started out a little forceful, then sputtering along for additional added humiliation. We've all been there though, right? Thanks to You're the Man Now Dog, I can't take that theme seriously anymore. Wait, did You're the Man Now Dog have the Jurassic Park theme? A Jurassic Park theme page? You're the man now, dog. You're the man now, dog. Let's see here. Is it... Okay, I think it's in incentives. Rewards. Let's go to our rewards. Let's add our little images. Let's see. Goddamn thoughts! Oh my god, YMNTD is still live? I honestly never would have thought. Okay, yeah, I remember now. I don't think y'all can hear this, can you? Or can you? You can't. Let me try some more. Oh, here we go, here we go.
Holy fucking shit, it's a dinosaur! Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Oh my fucking god, fucking dinosaurs! Holy shit, what the fuck? Holy fucking shit, it's a dinosaur! Jesus Christ, what?
Okay, we'll leave that there. You were singing that this morning? That very version? That's pretty crazy. The actors communicated well they really did. Yeah, they really did. Like I feel like they gave the very specific flavor of a surprise that's like arresting, but then is also what is it? Like kind of astonishment or something like that. Now I need to find where our music went. Music. I got all these farts in here. Makes it harder to find. Okay, there we go. I need to clean up my audio mixer. Okay. They acted ain't no way perfectly, yeah. You should play that in the background for your... You can't hear it, but we can. I feel like it would be a special kind of torture where the inverse, I can hear it, but y'all can't. And I just have to listen to that the whole time. A lot of it was direction too. We noticed they're surprised because Spielberg focuses on them, not showing the dinos until the last minute. It's kind of crazy when you think about movies, like just how much goes into creating the kind of illusions of all this stuff. Okay. I think we got... Okay, we got our little 1-star added there. I think the background is probably smart. Maybe we shift it around a little bit. So let's check out how they look in situ. Sometimes there's no substitute for seeing it as is. We got that Bowser. There we are. Okay. Oh wow, that updates without even having to refresh the page. That's kind of incredible, actually. I think these are cute. I feel like maybe Bowser gets a sticker outline back. That would make that make sense. And then we need to fix this little chip coming out of the star. So let's go ahead and do that. I think we're doing good on time. We've got 45 minutes left to work with. It's gonna be in here, right? Yeah. There it is. Or maybe I just start from... Yeah, I should just start from a freshly downloaded Mario Star, right? Mario 64 Star? Okay. This one's probably good. Let's save it here. We've got Star. Okay, we're gonna have this be Bowser and Bowser Alt. Yep, that's right. Those are the only two things we're adjusting. Okay, let's pull some Photoshop up. Get these assets tuned. Finally tuned. I can't wait till like October. I think I should finally have a little bit more time to focus on stream stuff. Because right now I've just been sort of like packing stream improvements into like really late night before stream day or like directly before stream. So there's like a lot of visual assets and stuff I wanna get added. Okay. get our star in here. Excuse me? Excuse me? Computer, are you gonna function? Bruh. Bruh. Oh, it is functioning. It did function. And let's get Bowser. Let's get Bowser in there. Okay. So we'll start with Bowser. Give him a stroke outline. But let's look. Compared to overall size of the thing versus... I feel like Mario's is sort of the most successful outline currently. When we look at it in isolation, that feels right. So I think Bowser's here should probably be more like 3. I think that feels like it matches. I was also kind of feeling like Bowser looks sort of dark. And like maybe we should... Nah, I don't want to start playing with lighting effects. Okay. Okay, so that should be good to go. And then our little star here. Got an easy peasy selection. Right, where's my magic wand? Magic wand. Oh. There we go, magic wand. We need to make our image a little bigger. Now our canvas a little bigger. We're at 240 pixels. I'm trying to think, maybe we should just make this thing 400 by 400 and then it will port over at full size on our little thingahoo. Okay. So we'll be something like this. Et voila! Up a little. Okay, now we add our stroke. The rule 34 for Bowser is nuts. I feel like that like that's a little bit of a double entendre / pun. Okay, adding stroke. Interesting that Photoshop doesn't capture any pop-up windows that I do. I'll have to think about that some more. We'll figure out this whole art streaming thing eventually. 12. I think that feels like an appropriate outline for the star. It should feel in sync. Maybe 10.
I said, how fat am I?
How fat am I?
Fat that, if you don't
Oui, oui.
stop within a month, you could have a heart attack or stroke.
That's not funny.
That's not funny.
You're not a comedian, no. You're expecting a joke? My cardiologist?
Okay, so there we go. We've got those tuned up for this purpose. Let's go on and get these relinked. We might just have to delete them and start over with laying them out. because those other ones have like a weird kind of clippy border to them. So, Star PNG. What? Why is the star bubbling, dude? Okay, back into Photoshop. I did not notice the star was bubbling like this. Okay, we need to drop ourselves a little background so we can actually see this. So I think it's just a matter of our magic select left some hairy pixels. So let's get rid of the hair. The Starman Rule 43 sucks. They just use it to give other characters modesty. Well, some modesty. So wait, does that mean that like this little star is used like the leaves in I'm thinking like the statues, right? The statues that use leaves to cover genitals. Genitals just sounded so formal. They're genitals. Genitalia. Okay, so are any of the Bowsers like actually anatomically accurate? In terms of Bowser having like a cloaca? Because I would be very happy with whoever made the cloaca Rule 34. Groin fruits. The fruit of my groins. Fruit of my loins. Okay, let's get rid of this and maybe we can just save it as a PNG again. Okay, that works. Links, update our link. Bada bing, bada boom. Looks clean, baby. Okay, so now let's bring our star down into page 2. There's our 1 star. Moving maybe 25 by 25? What is transform again? Oh, I don't have a hotkey for it. Annoying. I think that's pretty good. I feel like one could make an argument that you wouldn't want these as lined up as they are, but This is not permanent stuff here. Okay. Up a little. Yeah, I feel like we want wider margin on bottom, makes it feel more natural. Oh, y'all are still looking at Photoshop, sorry. There we are. 12,628. Is this the number of star-related Rule 34s that we found? Hi, Cloud Mixer! Welcome in, welcome in. Let's group these? Yeah, let's group them. Okay, so I feel like we're gonna have a question of, do we want the 10 stars to fit all on here? I did like the way that these were sort of like reflections of each other that felt fun and cute. So I feel like there's an option like this where they're contained, and then there's another option where they spill. Did our star get stretched? I don't think so much. And if it's cropped, then I feel like we want to make it more discernibly cropped. I found a whoopee cushion in Minecraft. It just farts. Very nice. So that or this. I think contained makes more sense. Let's roll with that. The cropped part doesn't do much, I don't think. Okay, relink Bowser to Bowser Alt. I think this is good. Bowser's outline is pretty messy, but I think we're just gonna roll with it. We don't really have a lot of time to spend with it. Why is okay? Okay. Does the background feel like it works? That's my next question. Okay, so now we have like these sort of pink wings coming out from under the star. That looks much better in my opinion. That's good. And then we can have a different set for these guys. Let's make these large, extra large. I mean, that's not a bad layout for Bowser, honestly. But is there something better? I mean, kind of the red flames coming out of his head sort of works. I think maybe that feels best, though. Oh, I don't know. That one, like, scared me. I don't know why. But it, like, literally scared me. Cloaca kiss, cloaca juice string, cloaca penis. Very nice pee-pee crabs. I mean, if you need inspiration, I could send you 18K pictures. Nah. I don't know, these are kind of cool vibes for Bowser right now. I sort of thought it would look different than that, but... Yeah. I feel like this is a little better. A little more ominous. And that works well for Mario too. Okay, let's go. These are it. We've done it. There's parts that are scuffleupagus, but we'll let it roll. Yes. All pages, export. Yep. Apply to all, yes. Hey, Handy Coils! Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're happy that you're back in the grind. You survived. You survived your 3 days off. Or at least I think you did. We are working on... Thank you for the hark.
You're fond of me, lobster.
Smell like jism.
Welcome, welcome. Question of the day, for anybody who hasn't answered yet. What do you listen to in the mornings? And has that changed over time? Mine is, the answer really is like political podcasts, but a little bit of Bob's Burgers before I pickle my brain. It was a tough 3-day weekend. I'm sorry, Handy. Where are we? Incentives? Rewards? Okay. Let's go look at it on the page. Yeah, that looks so much better, actually. I feel like the borders could be a little bit bigger around all of them, but I don't feel like doing that right now, so. We embrace the imperfection. Honestly, my mood changes every morning, but always music, and usually music that's kind of easy listening. Okay, this morning was Sam Cooke? Okay, cool. Do you have a favorite Sam Cooke album? Or song? Song or album? Alright, last one here. You Send Me is my favorite song of his. Okay. I think my favorite of his is A Change Is Gonna Come. Cloud Mixer says, I listen to Santorini and or Working Out by Donny Benet every morning, no matter what. That's interesting. So you're like very dependably just one thing to start the day out with. Okay, cool. That's good. I feel like this makes particularly the when we go to donate, yeah, that makes the donate page a little more lively, a little more active. They set the mood. Thank you, Handy. Okay, what was next up? So we wanted to get those. I think we wanted to, from here, the next sort of thing, I apologize, this is gonna be kind of a boring page to look at. Because it is just our overlays here. Hold on a second. I need to check. No, I can check in on it later. Okay, so we are gonna have what else? Why is that not showing? Oh, because we don't have live split open. I actually don't know how this is gonna thread in. Okay, interesting. Okay, so this I'll have to keep in mind that there's a whole like setup period I'll need to do on my... Oh no, did I not save that? Looks like not. Or did I save it in stream assets? Speedrunning assets? Okay, I did. Or I didn't? I guess I didn't. Okay, so I'll have to rebuild those later. This is going to be like our timer for all of our runs, since we're doing 6 of them, and maybe as much as up to 10 of them. We'll have this that you can kind of ping it to bring up like how long have all of our runs taken. And then we've got our little timer over here. So that will be like running throughout the stream. I should probably on Saturday give myself at least 15 minutes or so to mess around with the live split thing just to make sure it's all threading correctly and linked up to Steam Deck properly. Okay, we're gonna start bringing over other assets from the Trevor project, or Tiltify rather. Let's see. Is it these? Okay, yep. And let's see, I guess I will add a thing for right now. just so y'all can kind of track in some capacity what I'm looking at. Okay. So we've got our little progress bar here, and then let's see, we should link these two things together right now. This is gonna be a browser source. Call it Tiltify overlay. And then I think I stream in 1080. What are the dimensions of 1080? 1920 by 1080, okay? So I think this is what we want to do. Okay, so that filled the whole thing. Okay, cool. We have our little donation bar there already. Very good. How real time is this gonna update? I feel like there's gotta be a better way. Let's do it. Let's do some test alerts. Will not, it won't appear in the live overlay. Bummer. Okay, but I guess it'll give us the graphic stuff to work with anyway. How do I force an update of a browser viewer? Let's see if we can find an answer real quick. Okay, easy enough. Properties. Refresh? There isn't a refresh thing. Liar? Click refresh cache of current pages button at the bottom. I have to scroll all the way down? Ah, okay. So let's see, if I just keep this open, and then I can click that button frequently. Okay. This feels like a very scuffleupagus way to design things, but we'll persist. Let's see, so the other really key graphic element we need here is our little header here. Let's bust this out onto its own page. Lord Almighty. I don't know how big we want to make this thing. Let's see. A 400 by 400 pad would be fine. Not inches. Pixels. That's right, it's a whole bunch of stuff we need to bring over. Okay, and then we're gonna need to shrinky size this a little bit, a twee bit. I feel like I haven't been... Okay. Okay, something like this is probably good. Let's adjust our document. Be a little bit more, a little tighter in height. I think maybe a 260 will get us there. We can go down more. 220? 210? Yeah, 210 is too small. It might be 230. 230? That feels right. There's enough little margin on it. Okay. We're gonna call this header icon. Export ourselves a PNG. Okie dokie day. So let's see here. We have our live splits, our counters. Yeah, let's just make a new group for it. And then media source, is that right? I think. Image, just image, that's right. Okay. 720 star header icon. That's what we'll call that. Boo! Why did it come in with a white background? Must be a setting in InDesign that we messed up. I forget that y'all can't see InDesign right now. Transparent background, export. There's not too much going on over there though. There we go. 720 stars for the Trevor project. Do we get a little bigger? I think we get a little bigger. I think something like "ya" is good. Let's go look at a normal layout. This is everybody's warning. You're probably gonna get my experience when I turn on OBS, which is that all the memes are gonna trigger simultaneously. So hold on to your butts. Before we do that, Olivia said, I listen to all kinds of random music in the morning. A lot of my mornings have started with Empire Ants by Gorillaz. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Olivia, I saw you listen to a few songs on Sunday, but I was at my sister's, so I didn't want to be rude. Really glad you like that song. This day I rocked. Okay. That was your warning. If you want to like turn down your speaker, we're gonna have just utter audio overload for like 2 seconds. By which I mean like 5. So there we go. That's what happens when we go from a scene with none of our stuff on it to all of the stuff on it. Okay. Interesting. So what is it? On the 720 page, the cam is like buffed over a bunch, but all of the other relationships are correct. Okay, that's mostly what I wanted to check out there. I think this is the right size though. There's not going to be a ton of room between the header and my head for information to be displayed without interrupting, but I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I showed it to my mom and she listened to it a bunch on her. Oh, that's so cute. We should shout out The Better Olivia. For anybody who does not know, The Better Olivia has a fantastic radio show. Go slap that follow button. Sundays, noon Central, 10 Pacific, 1 Eastern if you're one of those Eastern Coasterners. Yeah, it's she takes requests during the week and she like assembles the whole little flow of the show, and then we just jam out. Cheaper than therapy. That's what Handy and Olivia are talking about. This last week was video game music, and this upcoming week is, what is it again? It's songs that bring you peace, I believe. Rule 34 is if it exists, there's porn of it, but I just checked and you are the exception to the rule. There's no dragon potato porn. Okay, let's go back over to our other page. So here we are. I think this needs to come out a wee bit, not that much. Maybe like that. I think that's probably good. Let's move our counters over. Star count, charity star counter, main counter. Can I not arrow key them over? I would have preferred to arrow key them over. Okay. Maybe this is good, kind of like tucked in. That looks sort of cool, actually, I think. Yeah, that's nice and like tight. Okay. Then our charity bar comes over. And this is going to be the part that's super hard to adjust properly. Huh? Oh, I didn't save the changes. Save changes. Refresh. Okay, so it moves over Schmore. Maybe one more little. Nice. I think that looks good. I think that looks good. It's so easy, there's no way to not like it. CMON video game music can be cool. Alright, sounds good, Olivia. Have a safe drive home. I hope it is an uneventful drive. In the nice way. You know what I mean? Like, an eventful drive is a wee bit spooky. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. What colors do we want for our charity bar? Neat to deet doot deet. bum, bum, bum. And then our alerts here. Oh, you know what we could do? We could sort of like stretch this box to be more representative of the screen. So we get like a pseudo preview of what's happening. I don't know, maybe this is a worse option. Cause it's like faking like it's laid out properly. Yeah, I think this is a bad idea. Okay. I'll make this a little larger so y'all can see a little bit. How much time do we have on our art time? Okay, we're pretty much out of art time. I feel like we made some great progress though. We got the campaign updated. We've got some of this framed in a little bit more. Can we affect the size of this charity bar? Progress bar? I mean, this blue is not actually that bad. It's pretty close to... But I think maybe we want to go for the green that is like in the logo. That seems like it would make some sense. Yeah, okay, that looks good. I'm not convinced by the background color just being like a black bar. Can we give this thing opacity? I think that's maybe the right move. We take it down to about 40%. Okay, yeah, we can barely see it right now because it's over black. But that's okay. It doesn't look like it can really adjust the size of these elements, unfortunately. Seems like those are locked. Okay, so custom progress bar. We've got alert box and event list. Okay, event list. How big does the event list go? Let's do 5. Okay, so it shows 4, it looks like. And yeah, I think we just have that tucked in there. Number of events to show 4. Oh, okay, we can change the number of events. 5? Maybe 5 seems good. Okay. And then border width. I think that's fine. Delay 1, I don't really know what that's about. Add border. Yeah, okay, we highlight events of 15 or more. So our 5-star pack, we'll get a special view. Let's see what that looks like. Cool, so it's like that. Font color white. Yeah, that fits. Border white. Do we want the border at all? Yeah, I think maybe not. Icon color. What does it mean by icon color? Let's drag that to 0. And background. Let's also drag that to 40. So then it will match our other one. 40. Okay, I think that will end up looking relatively clean. Okay, now we need to adjust our alert box here. Now. Okay, let's have it just absolutely slap us with things here. Okay, I think we want our event thing centered under the alert. I think that looks good. The alert comes down and it does slap the top of this thing. Maybe, it feels too far away. Okay, I think that's good. Font color, white, sticker, GIF. What's this? What's this? Okay, this is cute. Yeah, we definitely want something like this. Okay, that's great. Oh, why does I want it to stay put now. Okay. Over a little bit. There. That's good. That's good. Okay. What is this GIF say? What does this GIF say though? What? Shanna now? Oh, excitement intensifies. I think this is actually a pretty good. I think this is a pretty good GIF to show up there. Sound. Yeah, I think we'll have the alert for all types of donations. Font. This is probably most in line. Fade in right or fade in down? I'm not too sure. I think fade in down. It sort of looks like it's coming from top corner of screen, so that feels like it works. I'm worried that if we change the emote that it's gonna change like the positioning of things. Sure enough, it did. I don't know, I kind of think something cheeky like this would be funny, but the cat is just so much more vibes. Right, like this cat is such vibes. Let's stick with that. Let's stick with cat. Okay. Great. Fantastic. I think we solved sort of our major overlay questions. I think this is all that we want for the overlay. Progress bar, the events. I would really like for, I don't know, I think it's just my graphic cleanliness thing. I would like for the events to sort of fade out after enough time and have something that could ping to bring them back. But I don't think there's a clean way to get an input from Tiltify to trigger things on and off like that, even if we broke that out into like a separate overlay or something. Okay. I think this is where we leave this, y'all. Bravissimo. Very good work. Thank you all for hanging with me through this. I know this stuff isn't exactly the most exciting. This will be sort of a timer that we can turn on and off if anybody wants to see all of the runs. Okay. Let's bounce back over to our art page one more time. Just a note again, if you don't like your ears assaulted, here's your 3-second warning to turn it off before all the alerts come on all at once. A 3, a 2, a 1. We got an epic fart incoming. Thank you for the fart, not bandana. Okay. My brain has sort of started to stop functioning. Let's turn off that one. Okay, cool. This is gonna look good. This is gonna look good. We'll have one more star counter over here. That'll be easy. And then I've got to wire these things up in the next 2 days. Okay, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. There's definitely quite a bit more work that I need to do for this stream, but totally doable in the next 2 days.
Latter-day Saints, where will you go? What will you do?
What will you do?
Yeah, what we gonna do? Every single time I find myself with you every day, driving down that country road with you by my side all of the
Okay. Just a little recap for anybody who does not know what is presently happening. We've been working on artwork for a charity stream that we are doing on this Saturday. Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to be doing 6 back-to-back 120 star runs for Mario, so that's our main star counter up here. And then we've got this little charity star counter because if you donate, donations go to the Trevor Project to support LGBT mental health, a cause that is very near and dear to my heart. So I hope you'll consider throwing maybe just $3. $3 will add 1 star to that counter. So that will be reset to 0 at the start of the stream, or actually, I think it'll be reset to 5 because we already have a $15 donation in there. Yeah, so we'll sort of build that up throughout the stream. If we get to here's these sort of like intermediate goals I have planned out. So I think 240 stars, we will do the rest of the stream as pirate. So as soon as the run finishes in which we hit $240, we'll sort of take a longer break. I'll get into the full pirate regalia, and then we'll continue the rest of the stream as our pirate form. And so 360 is the official goal for the campaign. That would be 120 stars worth of donations. And if we hit that, we'll throw in another 120 star. So if we can crowdsource that $360, we'll be up to 8 runs. And then also, if you do !PP grab, you can grab some PP coins. And price to be determined. A certain amount of PP coins can also add in some stars. We'll probably cap the PP coin stars to 120 because overall we're going to cap everything at 1,200 stars. Yeah. And then what else we got here? You'll also be able to use PP coins to distract me. So there's PP flip, where I have to flip a coin and get heads for 5 times, and that'll allow me to proceed. Or PP. I'll have to remember these. There's one that triggers me having to flip my captain's hat onto my head. There's another one that triggers me having to complete some juggling with my little pirate weapons over here. And then there's 2 punishments that involve me having to complete deleted dialogue from 2 scenes. So that's what will be going on there with those. Let's go on over into our movement scene. It's time for us to get a little movement into our day. Today is going to be leg day. Gonna BLJ my way past chat right into GBJ. Hacky, what? Huh? Mostly the huh is I can't figure out what the acronym for GBJ is. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get me back up onto the screen if we can. Here we are. Oh my god, are you guys seeing this? Look at this little goober. He's so cute. I can't take it. Welcome in, Hacky, though. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you here. I hope your day is going well. So for anybody who's... Oh, let me update our categories and stuff. That's what I normally do on the hold screen, but got thoroughly distracted with myself. Dee-doo-dat, dee-doo-dat. Okay. So for anybody who hasn't been here for the movement portion of our stream before, right now is where voice... What is my voice doing? Okay, I had to clear some sort of something going on in there. Right, movement. Right now is when I invite y'all to move with me for just a little bit. We have a roughly like 10-minute workout that we then pad with some stretching and some breathing. That brings us up to about 15 or 20 minutes of, yep, no problem, Vipers. Yeah, just focusing on sort of being in our bodies and moving around. So today is leg day. We typically have a little cycle that we're doing here where we go legs, glute, core, arms, and then probably we're throwing in a fifth one, which is full body stuff, like we did last time. I'll inbox you about the GBJ just to skirt AutoMod so you don't have to hassle with it. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, AutoMod do be automodding. I need to figure out like a better thing for me to be able to see when AutoMod is happening, because I don't see it in Chatterino. Right. So there we go. That's the whole idea here. If you'd like to join me, I would be so elated to have you. We are going to go over into our other cam over here. I'm gonna drop our music down a little bit so I'm not fighting with it as much when I'm farther from the mic. GBJ is short for Gay Baby Jail, which is a term Simple Flip's chat came up with when he got trapped in a window in a K's Emunar hack. Okay. And he was BLJing when it happened. Okay. I get it now. Okay. Yeah, I guess my last piece of preface here, typically what we'll do is we start with some form of breath, then we're gonna do probably 2, maybe 3 light stretches, and then I'll demonstrate the 3 kind of calisthenic exercises that we're doing for the day. We do 2 that are based on repetitions of movements, and then we do one that is a hold, where we hold for 30 seconds. So we do that, each of those, and then we go 3 times of that. So that's the little preface to our moving section of the stream. Without further ado, let's see how much the dogs messed up the mat. Why isn't this... Okay, so quite a bit. My jetpack buff got a Dora the Explorer reference for its name. Oh, that's pretty funny. All right, everybody. Here we are. Let's see. I need to do a moment of chord management. There we go. Oh my goodness. There's like this big glob on here. It scared the bejesus out of me. Any hair can stay down for today. And I do apologize that the audio is not the best in this scene, but we do our best. Let me know if you are having trouble hearing me, and I'll do my best to adjust something. I do keep chat with me here, and I'll do my best to address any questions that have to do with the movements. I probably won't be addressing too much other that's going on in chat, just to sort of keep our focus on the movement. Is there anything else to say here? I don't think so. So let's get going with our breath for the day. So we use this as an opportunity to just sort of anchor ourselves into our bodies, make sure that we're sort of paying more attention to what's going on in here than sort of what's going on up here or out here. It's very important as we do exercises, movements, particularly if movement is not a part of our sort of regular everyday life in sort of an exercising fashion, that we're paying a lot of attention to the signals that are coming back from us. I like to highlight every time here that we should really only be shooting for about 66% of, or 2/3 of what we think our capacity is when we're sort of exercising like this, unless we really, really know our bodies very well. That sort of aiming for 66%, that keeps us safe, keeps us from injuring our muscles, anything like that. We want to take these things very slow and easy. This is not a race to become sort of the most fit being or anything like that. We're just enjoying kind of the act of moving with our body and hopefully doing a little bit to increase mobility. So as we go through the rounds of our breath, I'll encourage you to sort of close your eyes. And as we're slowing that breathing down, just checking in with the different parts of your body, seeing how your head feels, your shoulders and arms, your torso, your butt, your legs. Just checking in, seeing if it feels normal, feels better than normal, feels worse than normal. All those are good pieces of information to sort of take with us as we go into stretching and exercises. So our standard breath that we do here, just to kick ourselves off, is a box breath. So that's going to be 3 counts that I'll do of breathing in. Then we're going to hold for three counts. Then we're going to exhale for 3 counts and hold out for 3 counts. With that, let's get going. So go ahead and close your eyes if you'd enjoy that. And breathe in for 1, 2, 3. Hold in 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Hold out. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 2 more rounds. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Hold out. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3. Hold in. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. Hold out. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So from there, we'll want to sort of remember what the pace of that breath felt like. We'll try to take sort of that slower pace of breath on into our stretches and exercise. That being a way to just sort of keep the body calm, even as we sort of begin to work it out, right? So sort of asserting control with our minds over sort of what's going on and how we're experiencing that. So from here, we're going to do some light stretches, some light warm-ups to just sort of get our bodies moving a little bit. So we always start with our windmills here. Probably just 5 or 6 back and forths. We'll go very gentle, swinging the arms back and forth, allowing that to take our torso around, feeling our back muscles wake up, feeling our pelvic muscles wake up. Okay. Next up, we are going to do sort of a stretch for the back line of our legs. We're going to be using our legs quite a bit today, so we want to get them a little bit loose. So we're going to do a forward fold. How that's going to work is we're going to breathe in and have our arms come up. So you can go ahead and do this along with me. And then when we're breathing out, we're going to fold from our hips forward until they don't fold anymore, and then we'll begin bending our spine. So big deep breath into the top and breathe out, folding forward from the hips, and then allowing our vertebrae to start curling down. Wherever our hands are, that's totally fine. Knees don't need to be locked out. I will say just sort of a nice athletic bend there. And we'll do a deep breath in here. And as we exhale, see if your torso comes down a little bit further. We'll do one more breath in there. And exhale. Maybe we're getting a little closer to the ground, maybe not. And then let's go ahead and just sort of swing the body from side to side. We might feel this beginning to sort of open up different parts of the back line of our legs. All right, next breath in, we're going to undo that fold. So breathing in, uncurl vertebrae by vertebrae, and then unfold from the hips. Exhale, bring our arms back down. All right, let's go ahead and do a little bit of stretch for the front of our legs. So standing on one leg, we're gonna bring the other leg up. Go ahead and grab onto that foot. Maybe we're using our free hand to sort of stabilize ourselves on a wall or on a table, something of that sort. And we're just lightly pulling the foot up behind our butt. We should feel a lot of a sort of stretch in this front line, front muscle here on the leg. And allow that leg to come down. We'll switch to the other leg. Same process, same activity. Do make sure to find something to balance yourself with if that is an issue at all. Just a couple of breaths in here. All right. Okay, So I have 3 moves planned for us today. So we are going to be doing, let's start with squats. So a squat, we're gonna have our feet about hips width distance for this squat today. Arms can be sort of out in front of us. I'm often doing kind of like prayer hands, or they can just sort of be out in front of us like this if we're trying to use them for balance or anything of that nature. And then we're just going to come down, bending our knees, try to keep our torso sort of up, but we don't want to like be cranking into our lower back, right? Keeping a straight back, just seeing how much we can kind of keep our torso vertical, mostly from the hips there. So we'll come down and then back up. Down and then back up. We're trying to kind of get almost into that chair position there. So we'll do 10 of those. Then we're going to do a set of step back lunges. So normally our step back lunge, which we did in our very first leg day exercise, is we're going to be balancing on one foot. We're going to bring our leg back and very carefully and very slowly just sort of move down into this lunge position. And then we'll come back up. In all of our movements here, we try to be very slow, very deliberate in everything that we're doing, because that helps us really focus on the muscles that are activating and helps us focus on kind of maintaining form throughout. So that'll both help us keep from maybe straining any sort of other muscles that are around, but it'll also really help focus those muscles that are a part of this. So today's step back lunge, we're going to add a little bit of variety to it to help us with some of these stabilizing muscles around the leg. So we're going to do a round of 3 where we step back, we come up, we're then going to do diagonal and back up, and then we're going to do wide, sort of more about to a squat, and back up. So we'll do 5 rounds of that pattern. Okay. Our last calisthenic pose for today's exercise is going to be our hold. And for this, we're going to be down sort of on the ground. And sometimes our holds, we use this as an opportunity to activate kind of the full body. So we're going to be in our kind of cat or cow position here, and we're going to go up into bear pose. So we're going to just bring our knees off the ground. We're balancing on our toes here, and we're trying to stay in this kind of rigid, locked position in the back. So the only thing really changing here is our legs coming up. We're gonna feel this a lot in our calf, and we're gonna feel this a lot in our legs as they're straining to sort of hold that position. We're also gonna feel it a lot in our core and in our sort of lower back, as well as our shoulders. So these are kind of all the muscles that we wanna sort of bring ourselves into attunement with. And again, those holds we do for 30 seconds. As always, if you're feeling like you're at kind of your personal limit, by all means, I encourage you to sort of take a break. Maybe try to keep standing. Maybe we go into one of our other poses, like our forward fold or our child's pose, something to just sort of keep us engaged with the practice. And maybe after, 10 or 15 seconds, we feel like we can jump back into it. Particularly with the holds, that's definitely the case. Some of these are very long and definitely sort of stretching capacity, even for maybe somebody who's at an intermediate level. So by all means, do feel free to take breaks, rest through any of these things. Okay, with that, we will get started. So we'll come into our position for our squats, and we'll do 10 of these. So feet hips width distance, Down 1, back up. 2, 3, and again, we want to be very slow, moving up and down. 4, controlled throughout the whole movement. 5, 6, 7, 3 more. 8, 9, just one more, and 10. All right. So from here, we're gonna move into those lunges. So on each side, we'll do 5 rounds of these step backs. So step straight back and up. Step diagonally back, up to the side, and back up. And step out to the side into a wide squat, and back up. Straight back, diagonal, to the side. That's 2. Step back, step diagonal, step to the side, and that's 3. Step back, to the diagonal, to our side, and up, that's 4, one more. Step back, on the diagonal, to the side, and back up. All right, now we do our other leg, same protocol here. Just have to adjust the camera setting there. Okay, all right, so other side, straight back, diagonal, to the side, up, that's 1, to the back, on the diagonal, to the side, up, that's 2, straight back, to the diagonal, to the side, up, that's 3, straight back, diagonal, to the side, that's 4, one more, straight back, on the diagonal, to the side, back up, that's 5. All right, we'll go down into our cat position here and get ourselves ready for our hold. 30 seconds starting right now. Just bringing those knees off the ground. Strong, keeping your shoulders over your wrists. Keeping our other muscles engaged. We're at 15 seconds, halfway there. Good time to check in with our breath, slow it down, see if we can find the extra strength we need for the last 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. There we go. All right, we're gonna take a 30-second break in between our 2 rounds here. This is also a great time to check in with our breath, see if it's become rapid or accelerated, and just go ahead and take a moment to slow that back down, get control over that. Very nice, double dip, just breathing. All right. We'll get back into our position for squats, feet hips width distance. We've got 2 more rounds of this, just 2 more. So squat 1, 2, 3, slow up and down, 4, 5, making sure we're sort of focusing on each of the muscles that's engaged here, 6, checking on our form, 7, just 3 more, 8, 9, you got it, 10, and back up. All right, let's go get into position for our lunges. And we'll go. Step back, 1. Step to the diagonal. Step to the side. That's 1. Step back. Step to the diagonal. Step to the side. That's 2. Step back. Step to the diagonal. Step to the side, that's 3. We step back. Step to the diagonal. To the side. That's 4. Back. Diagonal. To the side. That's 5. All right, we'll be moving on to our other leg here in just a second. Double dip says, I find it hard to keep my back straight when trying to control my movement with the up and down. That makes a lot of sense, double dipped. There is this sort of natural balancing that we're doing when we're moving down, where we also want to lean forward. So in part, this is developing some more of our lower leg balancing muscles, and that just comes with time. And then another part of it is just sort of flexibilities. So don't beat yourself up over it. It's just something where we're trying over time to keep the torso a little bit more vertical as we go down. And also just trying to be conscious of it. Make sure that we're not like dipping way over, right? Because then that starts to break the form and not work the muscles quite as much. So no problem if we're not totally like vertical. Hey, Dean. And that's another thing, as you're noting, when you slow these movements down, you can really find a lot more control over them. So if I'm moving too quickly, go your own pace, just do 3 of them. It's way better to do things with good form and do less repetitions than it is to just be cranking things with sort of sloppy stuff. All right, we'll do our left leg lunges back now. So left leg back, on the diagonal, to the side, up, that's 1, back, to the diagonal, to the side, up, that's 2, back, on the diagonal, to the side, that's 3, just 2 more, back, on the diagonal, to the side, that's 4, 1 more, back, on the diagonal, to the side, up, that's 5. Very good work. Come on down into our little cat pose. And we are going to go into our hold for 30 seconds. So, toes underneath us, arms underneath the shoulders, and we go up. Feeling that strength throughout the muscle, legs, holding that shape, feeling our core engage, feeling our lower backs engage, everything working together to hold us up. We're 15 seconds through. Big deep breaths can help us here. With our last 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Might be nice here to just sort of rest in a position where we're leaning back on our legs a little bit. We can feel some stretch come into that front line of our upper legs here. And focus on that breath, flowing back down. We've got this one last round of our 3 exercises. as this little gift that we're giving our body for the day. All right. Today's exercise has definitely run a little bit longer than normal. We're sort of more in the 12 to 15 minute range, but we'll make it through. So bring our feet underneath our shoulders, underneath our hips, and we start our squats. Down 1, 2, slow and controlled. 3, focusing on that engagement that's also happening in the low core. That was 4. 5. 6. We're coming into the end here. 7. Last 3. 8. 9. Just one more. You got this. And 10. Very good. All right, let's get set up for our last set of lunges here. And foot back. That's 1. To the diagonal. Out to the side. That's 1 round. Step back. On the diagonal. To the side. That's 2. Step back. To the diagonal. To the side. Up, that's 3. Step back. On the diagonal. I can feel my balance muscles are to the side, really starting to get tired. That's 4. Last one on this leg. Step back. To the diagonal. To the side. And up. That's 5. Okay. Right into this next round. We step back. We step to the diagonal. To the side. That's 1. Step back. To the diagonal. To the side. Back up. That's 3. Step back. I may have lost count. To the diagonal. To the side. That's 4, I think. Step back. To the diagonal. To the side. That's 5. I'm gonna do one more because I feel like I skipped. One. So back, diagonal, side. Very good. Okay, last 30 seconds of our exercise here. Get down into our cat pose. And here we go, 30 seconds. Deep breaths. Telling our body it's okay. I know this is stressful, but we have this under control. Feeling our core, our back, our butt, our legs all working together. We're 20 seconds through, last 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Let's go ahead and spend a moment just sort of sitting back on our heels. Maybe our butt touches our heels. Maybe we're still a little bit up. That's a-okay. We can bring our legs wider if we want to sit back a little bit more. Just give ourselves a nice little moment to stretch the front line of our legs here. All right, let's go into child's pose. So knees sort of hips width distance as well, maybe a little wider. We'll take our arms above our heads and reach out. And then go ahead and sit back. We should feel some stretch in our shoulders, maybe some more stretch in our legs as well. Just take a moment to sort of recalibrate here after all that effort. Our hold was using a very large selection of our muscles, so good to give them a chance to rest. And then I'll encourage you, if you were doing this exercise, to go ahead, come down into Shavasana, which is Just laying on your mat, on your floor. Allow your legs to sort of come wide. Allow your arms to come out. And spend 2 or 3 minutes here just breathing in, breathing out, focusing on slowing our breath down, slowing our minds down. And see if we can sort of listen to our muscles here in our back, in our sides. See if we can allow them to just sort of relax into the floor. One of the yoga instructors that I like describes it as kind of melting into the floor, just allowing all those muscles of the back, allowing them to unload whatever it is that they're having to carry throughout the day. Our backs do a ton of work, just keeping us upright, keeping us as these vertical apes, if you will. All right. Go ahead and stay in that position as long as you like, as long as it's enjoyable. And thank you so much for joining me in the movement. It's nice to have friends to be working out with. Oh look, we got Goose over here showing off. He's showing off his pose. Look at this 3-legged dog he's doing. He's a professional. Actual professional. What do you think, Goose? What do you think, Bubba Goose? What do you think, Bubba Goose?
We've never gotten, I don't think, in an argument about work.
No.
Usually something happened at home where we're bothered by the other person.
Something happened at home.
Something happened. Driving to work in silence.
My little sweet peas there.
Whatever that might
Okay.
be. It's tough.
Laying on the floor is my favorite part. Hey, I mean, it's kind of the reward for having done the movement exercise or having done our days.
We have indoor.
We get to allow the body to relax.
When we first got together in our first
It's an interesting challenge being alive. It's this
I
like
just walked over to the
we're balancing all these like really complicated systems in our body. It starts to become overwhelming actually if you really stop to think about all of the things that are going on in the body that are being managed. And so it's such a busy thing. Sometimes it feels like it'd be nice to just lay all the time, but we also need to do the other stuff, right? Double Dip says, just in time for my dinner as well. Thank you, Rex, BRB, grabbing my plate. Very good, Double Dipped. I hope you enjoy the nourishment coming your way. Anybody else who is joining us in the movement, thank you for joining. I'd love to hear how today's exercise was for you, either in the chat or we have a whole movement section of our Discord dedicated to sharing our goals, checking in on how we're doing. So go ahead and let me know there if you want how today's exercise went for you. We are gonna go on over into Gartic Phone.